That is the point, isn't it? We need some energy from both teams. It's a cold Sunday night down here in Swansea, but if you're Leicester 10-6 down, you've got an entry into the 22, you should be marching to the line out as quick as you can get there to bring tempo.
Once again, the four-man line-out called. And Claire this time makes sure it's straight, and Liebenberg makes sure of the gather as well. Cracknell inside the 22. Chesham. Atkinson putting some width on it. Kelly gets it away to Potter. Chesham again. An abrasive figure, making really good ground as well. Out of the back to Atkinson, wide goes Watson again. Plenty for Simmons to do, not too many options available, plenty of cover from the Ospreys. A high tackle affording Leicester an advantage. Atkinson, crossfield kick. And almost the intercept from Giles, picked up by Potter! Try scored! Opportunism from Harry Potter. Giles thought he had it, and with the advantage, Harry Potter, all smiles, just what Steve Borthwick ordered.
Yeah. I think Giles will be absolutely raging with himself. It just gets his body positioned the wrong way, doesn't he, as he's jumping away from it. The penalty advantage was coming. Bit of a mishit there as well. He's just running away from the ball, gets his back turned to it, spills it, and Harry Potter, a little bit of magic on the edge.
We've tried very hard all season, Andy, to keep our magic cliches in our pockets.
My kids like Harry Potter, sorry.
They're in very good company. Tigers fans finally with something to smile about. Their first try of the night. Testing conversion, this one for Atkinson. It's very, very good from Atkinson. And Leicester lead the Ospreys here in Swansea now by 13 points to 10. Perhaps that's the kick-start that they need.
Yeah, it was much more accurate attack, wasn't it? It started with the line-out coming off the top. Cracknell carried really well into midfield as well. You just see the shape out the back, but there's the crossfield kick. Error from Giles on the edge. Really simple finish for Harry Potter.
Gratefully gathered. Chesham just about managing to get to ground safely upon the restart. Once more, Cracknell stopped.
He's carried well, Cracknell, hasn't he? He's coming back to his old haunts. Always get the bit between your teeth, but been really impressed with him.
Portfleet testing out the backfield of the Ospreys. This is Morris, brought down at the second attempt. Beard to Giles, not been afforded any space so far this evening. Power game coming to the fore of the Leicester Tigers. Martin doing his level best to make a mess of the Alan Wynne-Jones possession. Oh, little fumble, backwards says the referee. It's gone backwards off Potter and touch is found.
Just seeing that momentum swing, if you look at the game from a physicality perspective, Leicester definitely getting the upper hand. Good shot on Alan Wynne-Jones there. That's what gave them the right for the penalty to go for the crossfield. We just see this shot again. Great hit from George Martin and leg drive. But they're just winning those small exchanges, which is giving them the penalty advantages to go for the crossfield, giving them the field position for Maul, just getting that edge physically at the moment, Leicester.
Another minute of our life we won't get back.
I think everyone's confused as to what's going on. Is it a scrum? Is it a line-out? Whose ball is it?
There's just zero urgency out there. The referee, it is incumbent upon him to ensure that the game flows at speed, but the players have to shoulder some responsibility also. I'm sure they're quite happy with the breather. Van Portfleet for Leicester. Giles up, claims it well. And he's shaken off a couple of tackles very effectively as well.
Inside.
Important, you feel here. Walsh, oh, interesting. Brave. Morris. Upended by Charlie Clare. Some debate about whether there was much arm involvement from that particular challenge. Chesham, I think, got a hand on that. And the answer is yes, because it's Ospreys' ball at the line-out. And a change being made by the Leicester Tigers. Harry Wells is coming off, and Eli Sneyman is going to take his place in the second row. Tipper. Very nearly, very nice. Morris coming clattering through. Instead, it's Tigers on the counter. And Kelly, well, he's done so well through the legs. Got enough lift on it. Porter, though, running in to touch directly, which is not what Leicester were after.
No, but finally we've seen a little bit of something, a little bit of magic from Dan Kelly. Ball between the legs. Fortunately, just got to straighten up there. High Porter's just drifted across the field. Cuthbert, really experienced defender. Here we go, through the legs, trying something. Just see he goes across the field here. Anthony Watson just jinks on the inside. You've got to fight to stay in field there and try and build some pressure on the defence.
Baldwin. Tidy routine through Beard. And the nudge on with the drive as well. Really just beginning to take it out of the legs of these Tigers forwards. A very effective drive that's gained them a good 10 metres or so, perhaps more. Webb tries the offload, swept up by Cracknell. Chesham. Atkinson. Kick is blocked. And Ospreys not quite on the same page as they try to launch a counter-strike. It's been knocked forwards by the Ospreys, so free ball here for Watson. What a step! That was extraordinary, and he's gone all the way through! How has he done that? Well, you can talk about individual brilliance all you like. That is a living, breathing definition of it. Unbelievable from Anthony Watson.
Yeah, 57 minutes into the game and we've not seen much from either team. Step up, Anthony Watson. Delightful footwork. Leaves defenders absolutely bamboozled. Just searches back on the inside, bang, off his left. And then again, dances to the outside, gets the fend out. He's a world-class British and Irish Lion when he wants to be. He's had some injury issues. Obviously moved to Leicester this season. Look at that step there. Absolutely ridiculous. And then has the power and the pace to get through again. We've been waiting for something to spark this game, and finally Anthony Watson has done it.
Special. He's had a horrible time of it with injury in recent time, of course. But a change of club after 9 years with Bath. And he's always had that extraordinary balance to his running. Searing pace too, but there's a combination of things there, right? Straightforward confirmation, but Sam, the ability to join agility with speed and power, terrific.
He's a deceptively big guy, and his footwork is so late just before contact, which is what wrong foots a lot of forward defenders. Massive fan of Anthony Watson. I think he's been one of England's best players over recent years when he's fully fit and on form. And if I was going to be a future England coach, I'd be desperate that this guy can get back to full form. Stunning player.